Hi yogis, and welcome back to my channel, The Bender Fit Yogi. My name's Rob, and today I'm going to take you on a flow that I use when I can't do my typical full 1 hour, an hour and a half, whatever the case may be. It's basically designed to get the body moving, to get the blood flowing, to get the heart racing a little bit, just to get you prepared for the rest of your day. It's a lot of organic movements. Um, it's basically listening to the body, what the body needs right in that moment, and then just going with it. If you like my channel, if you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, I'll see you on the mat. So let's go ahead and get started in Sukhasana, or easy pose. Legs crossed, whatever feels comfortable. Sitting up nice and tall, making sure the spine is aligned over the sits bones, and then the neck is in alignment with the spine. Shoulders back and down. Just begin to breathe in and breathe out naturally. Noticing the natural rise and fall of the chest. Bringing the hands to the sides as we inhale, arms reach, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Repeat, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to inhale. Right arm comes down to our side. Inhale, reach through the left fingertips. Exhale, bend to the right. Each inhale, we're lengthening. As we exhale, we're bending. Ensure the bottom shoulder comes forward. Top shoulder comes back. Making sure the chest is square to the front of the room. And inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, release the left hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhaling and exhaling. Make sure that right sits bone keeps in contact with the mat or floor. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, release the right arm behind for support. Left arm comes across, outside of the right knee. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Release the gaze back to the front. Switch sides, left arm comes back. Right hand reaches across, outside of left knee. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, twist. Releasing the gaze to the front of the room. Bring the arms out in front. Interlace the fingers, palms facing the front of the room. Around the back. Inhale the arm up overhead. Arch the back slightly. Exhale, round. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Releasing the hands to the sides. Inhale, arms reach, palms touch. Exhale, dive forward. Option to walk the fingers up to the front of the mat. Inhale, come back up. Switch the crossing of the legs. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, comes back up. Transitioning into tabletop. So bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. As we inhale, we're going to open the heart and chest to the front of the room, gaze forward. As we exhale, we're going to round the back, tilt the pelvis, release the head. And then repeat, inhale. Exhale, round. Doing these at your own breath cycle. Just beginning to loosen up the spine. Any organic movement that feels right is good to do, just to warm the body up, get the body moving. This is why I like to do this in the morning sometimes when I don't have enough time to do my full practice. Just wakens the body, the joints. Maybe begin to circle to the right, drawing a circle with your navel on the floor or mat. And back and sitting deep. Maybe the shoulders come up over the fingertips. And you have it. Go ahead and reverse. And then just really begin to play with it. Maybe come forward, round back. Maybe draw an 8 with the belly button. Whatever feels right. Then coming into a neutral spine, bringing the knees back underneath the hips. We're going to tuck the toes, and as we exhale, we're going to lift the sits bones up towards the sky, straightening the legs. We're going to spread the fingers nice and wide. We're not going to dump into the wrists. We're going to equally distribute the weight between both hands into the pads of the fingertips, especially the index and the thumb. So inhale, exhale, lift. First downward facing dog, so go ahead and walk your dog. Again, whatever feels right. Come up onto the toes. Now bend the knees, and bring the chest close to the knees, or to the top of the thighs. And then just straighten the legs. Do that again. Bend the knees, bring the stomach so it's in contact with the top of the thighs, and then straighten the legs. Externally rotating the shoulders. Bend that right knee, and then just look underneath the left armpit. Just really feeling that side body stretch. And then reverse. Bend the left knee, look out underneath the right. Then come back. Inhale, rounding into upper push-up. Exhale, bringing the knees down. Sit back into child's pose. Now as we inhale, we're going to keep the elbows and the forearms on the mat. We're going to keep the sits bones up towards the sky. We're going to bring the chest first towards the mat and then the belly. And then we're simply going to round through. And then we're simply going to come into cobra. So sits bones up, chest, belly, cobra. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And then repeat. Upper push-up, exhale, child. Forearms down, chest, belly, cobra. Tuck the toes, push back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, chest, belly, hips. Cobra or upward facing dog, and then push back. Go ahead and take a few of these at your own pace. Trying to get the movement as fluid as possible. meeting in downward facing dog. From here, we're going to raise the right leg. Inhale, exhale, step through, back knee comes down. Staying on the fingertips, we're just going to exhale, allow the hips to drop towards the earth. And then tuck the back toes. We're going to lift the back knee, straighten the front leg. And then we reverse, come back into the first posture. And then repeat. Again at your own pace. Hip flexors, hamstring and calves. Now staying in pyramid, just breathing. Each exhale, allowing the chest to drop a little bit further towards the thigh. Reposition the hands as needed. Release the forehead. Transitioning, coming back into the first posture and holding. This is one of the few postures where it's okay if the knee extends past the toes. Tuck the back toes, bring that back knee up off the mat. Kick back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step through, right knee comes down. Coming up onto the fingertips. And again, releasing the hips towards the earth. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, straighten the front leg. And then transitioning, alternating between pyramid and low lunge. Holding in pyramid. Getting comfortable. Again, allowing the chest and the forehead to drop. And bend the front knee, back knee comes down. Hips release to the earth, and tuck the back toe. Tuck the back toe. Lift the back knee, step back, downward facing dog. Walking the dog again. Right leg lifts. Exhale, step to the outside of the right hand. Back knee comes down, untuck the toes. Lizard. With the right hand, reach behind. Grab the top of the left foot. Look over the right shoulder. Release, bring the hand back down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step to the outside of the left hand. Reaching back with the left hand, grab the top of the right foot, looking over the left shoulder. Release, transitioning, bring the back knee up, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Exhale, bring the knee to the wrist. foot comes underneath the hips. Untuck the back toes. Pigeon pose. The further the right foot is up towards the left hand, the more of a stretch you're going to get. If you want, you can scooch that back leg back a little further. You can stay upright or come down onto the elbow or all the way down onto the mat. Come back up to upright, transitioning. Bring that knee in closer. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Front knee to chest. Step back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to wrist. Left foot underneath the hips. You get an option to scooch that back leg back a little further. This is going to be my not as flexible side, so my left foot is not going to come up as close to my right hand, which is normal. Most people have one side that's more flexible than the other. And then you get an option to come down onto the elbows or all the way. Inhale, come back up. Bring that back leg a little closer. Tuck the back toes, back knee comes up off the mat. Front knee to chest, step back. Downward facing dog. Come up onto the toes, bend the knees, look in between the hands, step or float, then come to seated. Once in seated, bring the soles of the feet together. Bound angle or butterfly. Sitting up tall. Each exhale, allowing gravity to pull the knees closer to the earth. And then bring the right leg and then the left leg extended out in front. Sitting up tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs. If you need to use a strap, a towel, t-shirt, whatever you have handy. Allowing the forehead to drop. Chest to move closer to the thighs. Breathing into the hamstrings where you should be feeling the stretch. And inhale, come back up. Scooch closer to the front of the mat. Transitioning onto our backs. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see me better. And then just extend the legs. Arms come out as if you're shaking hands. And then slowly count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Lower lumbar massage. Allowing the knees to fall to the right. Left arm comes out to a T, gazing over the left fingertips. Knees come back to chest. Switch sides, legs to the left. Right arm extends. And bringing the knees back to the chest. Forearms wrap around the shins, squeezing the knees in tight. Count from 3 to 1. Once I hit 1, we're going to allow the legs to extend out. The feet fall open. Arms and hands fall to our sides. Palms up to receive, palms down to ground. And then the upper back, shoulders, head gently release to the mat. Final resting pose, Shavasana. So squeeze, 3. Squeeze tighter, 2. Flex the toes. Squeeze. 3. Release and extend. Staying in Shavasana for as long as you like. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you to show gratitude towards yourself for coming onto your mat today, for doing your practice, for taking some time for yourself. As always, I'm honored that you allow me into your home to guide you through your practice. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I bow to you. Namaste.